He should have just changed the name to My Way to Our Way, because I'm pretty sure there's millions of people out here who related to this song. Artists back then, they poured their soul and poured their heart all over their music.
I love you.
I like the wordplay a lot. It's like cheesy, but it's like some nice cheese. It just makes me want to kind of move.
Let me sing forevermore. True.
Nice voice, too.
In other words,
Really nice voice. I liked it a lot more than I thought I would. What genre was it? Is this like swing? I don't think it's like jazz.
before the night was.
Okay, weird song already, because it's painting a picture of, obviously this is like, oh, it's a romantic comedy type of situation, but I'm thinking, this is a guy looking through your window all night, and for some reason you're like, well, come on in. I mean, you're already at the window. You might as well come in.
Two lonely people, we were strangers.
I feel like this song might have been in one of the James Bond movies.
Never get out of my sight.
Man, that was a treat.
With her song. My way.
I'm not sure what I'm assuming he's talking about, you know, he said he pulling the curtains, so I guess this is the end. That's what it sounds like, which is kind of sad. Aww.
And just pure satisfaction I get out of his singing. I could listen to that all day. One of my biggest regrets in life is that I never got to see him live. I would have loved to have seen him live.
If the fates allow.
Okay. Oh yeah. It's just a cool vibe. It's like one thing I like about it. Like he could be so calm, then he just can hit you off guard with the high note.
And so I face the final curtain.
He has such a soothing, like deep, very nice toned voice.
And not the words of one who knew.
Guys, I was getting goosebumps, man.
It's time for mistletoe and holly.
That's pretty catchy. I'm gonna be singing that around the house. Mistletoe and
For mistletoe and holly. Some people get their kicks stomping on a dream.
Oh wow, that was deep.
That was a deep lyric right there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Some people get their kicks from stomping on someone else's dream.
Look how young he looks though. Is that really him?
Spring is like on a Jupiter and Mars.
Okay. Good. This is wholesome music. Y'all don't know what wholesome music is no more, because they don't got that in the world anymore. But this is what you call wholesome music. Kids and adults can listen to it all the same.
Some people get their kicks stomping on a dream.
Frank Sinatra is another person I could listen to sing the phone book. He's another person I think can't have a bad song.
Jupiter and Mars. In other words, I love you.
I love how he always interprets the song differently.
And
This should be like the theme song for 2021.
Start spreading the news.
The Brat Pack, they had it, you know. Him, Frank Sinatra, who was it? Dean Martin. Who else was that? Johnny Carson.
Wait till you're locked in my embrace.
I love the texture of his voice. The texture of it is so silky smooth.
And then he walks off so cool, like reminds me of almost like a 007 type of thing.
That's why the lady is a tramp. My share of losing.
Any music that I listen for a message and whatnot. This message, man, is about taking your losses. Being a man, being a woman, whatever the case may be, standing tall for what you believe in, don't give up, First time listening to this guy, already like him.
I've got you under my skin.
Now this is back in the 60s, right? I think
I'm
like
not sure.
like in the 50s, late 50s, maybe early 60s. Okay. Whatever.
I'm leaving today.
Classy sound right there. If this song is about New York, why are you saying you're leaving New York? I don't get that. He's got a beautiful, smooth voice. They don't sing like that anymore, man. From Frank, I don't know how to pronounce his last name.
Hold my hand.
The jazziness is just oozing out of Mr. Frank Sinatra's voice.
And I've got no defense for it.
He's just got so much swagger, like so much easy style. To my ear, it sounds like he's almost slackening his vocal folds slightly into a more fry kind of play, kind of sound flowing through the whole way. That no da 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 da, that da 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 da.
And every highway.
Wow. He doesn't have one of those voices that you want to sing along with. He has a voice that's so strong that when he's singing, everybody just wants to listen.
My way.
Absolutely love it. Like, it's so crazy to me that 5 months ago, like, I would have been like, oh, I absolutely
You
hate
would
it.
not like the song
I would not
at
like
the beginning of this.
My music appreciation has grown so much. Like,
Mine isn't just music appreciation. Mine is jealousy of you guys who got to grow up listening to this.
Regret never something that a Christian should be living in. Regret leads to death.
I did it my way.
It's like I've experienced all these amazing things, and even better than this, I did it my way. That's such, like, that is like what I strive for in life, you know?
Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
Have we did him before, one of his songs? Frank Sinatra, I think we did Frank Sinatra. I think we recently just did Frank Sinatra. Really? I can't remember. Can't remember, but it was.
Each place I go.
Yeah, that's my all-time personal favorite, and it gets me every single time, y'all.
Or nothing at all.
If Frank does not have a Christmas song that exists out there, I will tell you right here, right now, that would be the biggest crime in all of history. When he hit that first note, I just got Christmas vibes from his voice.
I pick myself up and get back in the race.
Yeah, I like this. You know what I'm saying? It's old school. You know what I'm saying? I'm really getting to the old school. Yeah, a lot of old people. You know what I'm saying? Old artists. So, old musicians, entertainers. You know, I rap to Michael Jackson, all that.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play up there with those stars.
You see what that man was doing on that stage? He knew how good he was. He's got this like James Bond level of swagger.
He must know something, but he don't.
Frankie, is that you? You look so young.
I'm tired of living.
Vocally, absolutely stunning. Musically, it may be too much for me to handle.
Drumming my pain with her fingers.
I'm confused. Okay, so Lauryn Hill did it after him.
Nothing at all.
Man, that was kicking butt right there. But when you can have somebody with such a classic voice like Frank Sinatra's along with them horns, dude, you just got a perfect setup.
Something in your eyes was so exciting.
You know, I love Frank Sinatra's voice. I could listen to Frank Sinatra talk and sing for hours upon hours.
Let me play up there with those stars.
This is more of a trimmed down kind of concise version, and it just works very well with his gestures and hand movements and all that.
Fill my
A great thing about Frank Sinatra is that he actually always comes in a little late in regards to these measures. A
warm embracing dance away.
$1 Billion Voice on Frank Sinatra. Yo, that song was cool. It was like going out or whatever, and meeting somebody for the first time and just, falling in love type stuff. So I felt that. Well, did I feel that? I ain't went through that yet, but I felt that.
Of which I'm certain.
His mastery, in my opinion, comes from the wonderful phrasing, use of breath control, where he lets the notes reside within a musical phrase and puts the breaths so intricately. Frank's phrasing is perfection.
Darling, kiss me.
He was thinking of somebody he wanted to kiss. Darling, kiss me. That's why we go, oh, Frank Sinatra's so amazing, oh my God. He's what we call personalizing it.
Baby, kiss me.
Baby, kiss me. This song is like, it's very smooth.
In my career.
You see how he looks? Where are the clouds?
I love the fact that he finished every single verse mentioning my way.
Okay, I like that. Wow, this song is great. This song is great.
Along the byway.
This brother has such a beautiful baritone voice.
Come on, background.
A merry little Christmas.
That's Christmas spirit.
Hold my hand.
Instead of hold my hand, it's hold my hand, right? I was kind of on the back of the beat.
Please be true.
His pitch is stinking spot on.
It was a very good year for city girls.
He was, I would say, one of the best storytellers of music. Oh, imagine having to sing with him on stage. I just can't imagine the intimidation that he must have had over people.
I've lived a life that's full.
I love his tone though. It's so deep and clean. I really like how his voice is just like, it's not really like blended into the mix. It seems like it's on top.
All I long for and adore.
It's a different sound from nowadays, which is what I love. That's why I love the 60s.
These little town blues.
I'm definitely impressed there, people. You know, it really makes me want to go to New York. I'm wondering if this is where the phrase that if you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere it came from. What's so hard about making it in New York? Is it because it's so fast-paced? Is it because it's expensive to live there? Is it because at any moment on any corner you could get mugged?
In a city that doesn't sleep.
Amazing voice, such strength, such power, such range, able to really hold a strong note and hold that note.
Regrets, I had a few.
I feel like this song is really like motivational.
I find it all so amusing.
And it's like even now you go to like fancy restaurant, they'll have Frank Sinatra playing.
Under my skin.
This sounds like one of those 80 mob movies.
In spite of a warning voice.
This is one of those oldies but goldies.
And every highway.
His voice is like really haunted, man. Like he has had that type of voice that just calls to you when he sings.
Along the byway.
I gotta say, for a first impression, Frank delivering, man.
We'd hide from the lights.
He literally took you on the ride of his life. His voice was brilliant but haunting, like.
When I was 17.
I know this song through a very young Michael Jackson. Then I thought to myself, Michael, you know, is a bit too young to like be doing this song because it wasn't relatable to me, you know, when I heard the lyrics. But now
hearing a grown man do it, especially Frank Sinatra, it totally, sits well with me now, and I can feel the song so deeply because I say to myself, yeah, this is a man who can look back to all those times.
I've lived a life that's full.
And that song just hits me right here. Like I said, my dad loved it.
Fly me to the moon.
I like how he looks so confident, and he looks like a true gentleman. I like how he sometimes say the words a little bit slowly or behind the tempo.
Let me sing forevermore.
It's so funny and ironic that you made such a good music and your young people doesn't seem to like it anymore.
And look how he stands with such self-confidence.
Yeah.
He looks very young.
Yeah,
he looks very kind of young, like in his 30s or 40s.
Sinatra really changed the game. I mean, he was like the Beach Boys. He's like the Beatles in some way.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
How can you not listen to at least a few Frank Sinatra's Christmas songs?
But if you'll only hold me tight.
It's like every single intention, every single word, every single wow, everything sounds perfect.
Without exemption.
The songwriters involved in this, to Frank performing this, to the orchestra behind Frank performing this, masterful, timeless.
You saw me standing alone.
Sinatra just has that magic. Yeah, I mean, just does like that. It's one of those people who just was born with it. Like, you got it or you don't. Yeah, and he had it. Like 8.8, 8.8, 8.9.
I did it my way.
He's one of those singers who sounds completely ordinary without the music. If he's only singing on his own a cappella, I would be voting him out if I was one of the judges on American Idol or such shows. I'd be chucking him out instantly.
Best.
Yeah, he's got that kind of a voice. So ordinary, so forgettable that, the lyrics are everything in this. Yeah. That is what makes this song so special.
Fly me to the moon. Let me play.
Oh, the beginning was already good. Hold on.
You are all I long for, all I worship.
I'm sweating, man. But this is 2 minutes and 27 seconds of pure gold.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh.
I know Frank Sinatra has a Junior. The reason why I know Junior is because of Family Guy. I've never really listened to his dad. His son sounds amazing.
You're riding high in April, shot down in May.
He just kills this song. I mean, he's just killer diller on this song.
I did it my way.
Salute to Frank Sinatra. Literally one of the GOATs of music. He's so clear in his voice. The clarity is beyond perfection.
Under my skin.
If you're a fan of music, man, you cannot be a fan of Frank Sinatra and what he brought and others like him brought to the music scene as far as this classic, smooth, suave, swanky, debonair.
And did it
See, I can't sing along because he just improvises.
The final curtain.
His diction, the way he pronounces each word, this is a defining aspect of Frank Sinatra, and the way he hums his vibratos brings you in and then takes you up and down on his scale so easily.
I'd jump right on a big bird and then I'd fly.
If he doesn't think life is worth a try, then he might as well just jump on a big bird and then fly. And by big bird and fly, I think he's trying to say I might as well just go relax. I might as well just get high or something. Maybe he doesn't mean get high. Maybe he means get on a plane, like a big bird, and then fly, go around the world.
Just how nice a dame you can be.
How nice a dame you can be. I love it. I love the language.
Yeah.
You can't even call a girl anymore. Forget about a dame.
Yeah.
luck let a gentleman see.
Pinky ring, cufflinks, the lingo, the tuxedo, the orchestra. This was living back
they
in
don't
the
make
day.
them like this anymore.
The crap that we've come up with today. Look at this is a man.
This elegance.
Ah.
Up and get back in the race.
Man, where's the music like this modern day?
Right? Nowhere to be found.
I'm gonna roll myself up.
If I don't get it together by July, I'm gonna roll myself in a ball and die.
It's quite the ending to an otherwise happy song.
Fly me to the moon.
He's already doing loads of awesome things. His tone, it's all about the tone with Frank. He's not doing crazy high notes or anything, but he's warm. He's doing lovely open vowels and then sometimes closed. Fly me to the moon.
In other words.
In other words, and in other words, to just play around with it. It's just so playful. The way he changes between different tones, different use of consonants, how he's kind of singing on it, singing off it, keeping a big vibrato, breathy, using cry. He's just enjoying himself. What a pleasure to watch.
I've got you under my skin.
Why does it say I've got you under my skin? Like, what does that mean? Why is there a curtain in like a serving tray table thing?
Awesome decorations for...
No, but I'm just wondering because like most songs don't have it.
So everything that we're going to be watching from the 50s, maybe even the 60s, will be like live on stage.
Wait, there was cameras in the 50s?
There were cameras in the 50s, yeah.
Just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin.
I hope our next video is in black and white.
I've lived a life that's full.
Just a beautiful, beautiful, like nice bass, smooth, rich tone.
He has that sound, he has that tone to his voice that just echoes to the heavens.
Just what makes that little old ant think he'll move a big rubber plant.
It's wholesome, it's clean, it's kind, it's aspirational, and it's just a good, feel-good song.
I heard she had a style.
So I'm guessing Frank Sinatra actually had one of the most soothing voices in history.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances.
Stealing glances and then you say hello and that is your happy ever after. That is amazing, right?
Let me play among the stars.
Frank Sinatra is one of the most awesomest crooners of all time. Jim Belushi wanted Tupac to sample Frank Sinatra's Fly Me to the Moon for the movie soundtrack, but Tupac declined because he loved this song a lot and he wanted to leave this song untouched, and Tupac did the right damn thing.
Fly me to the moon.
20 seconds in, I see why you consider one of the greatest of all time.
Oh, the weather outside is frightful.
It looks so cozy and it looks so calming. Like, I really love the animation.
Yep.
It's very
I feel
calming.
so warm and fluffy on the inside.
Yeah, same here,
I feel
guys.
like a cat sitting at a fireplace, you know?
Yeah, this song just totally changes the mood, you know?
Yeah.
We have this, oh, the weather outside is frightful. And he's not going, oh, the weather outside is frightful. He's not hitting notes immediately. He's sliding between them. Frank isn't starting anywhere near to the note that he's going to try and hit. A lot of singers will just hit that note straight. They would go, like that. They go. And there's no drama in that, just hitting it dead on. Even his humming is pretty much dead on pitch. This is the most accurate voice that I've seen for hitting pitches within a split second. Why does it sound great? Because of the level that Frank was at, hitting pitches after slides, control of vibrato, singing vocal phrases, all in one breath.